Let me get... Are you saying you don't trust me? Fair point, actually. Yes, let's go.
One comes to speak with. Alzared. Who am I? I am. Therefore I be. Wait, no. I am the Mad Poet. They call me Abdul Alzared. I've hunted Drake for many years. I've heard many stories. Seen many things. I was waiting for your hunt, Master. Obed Marsh is going to kill you. Oh, wait. You already knew that. No. Something else. There's a monster out there. It just destroyed a small frigate out there. I can see the flames. You have to stop it. The bearer of the cup, Rogag. The burning tree. Out on a small island is a great black oak. Burned and gnarled. The dwarves used to say that during the old wars, Lord Cthulhu was struck a fatal blow. His blood fell to the ground and burned it greatly. A great tree grew where it fell, gnarled and black and sick and burning. It was called Rogag, the bearer of the cup of the blood of the ancients. I told you, he is the sleeper. Now, he is waking. But first you must defeat Rogag. It's Rogag, the cupbearer. You must stop him. Kill Rogag, and I will help you find the Necronomicon. Go, now! That was a Shoggoth. I guess Old Man Marsh didn't want anyone snooping in his warehouse, eh? Horrid creature, created by the Dwemer that allied themselves with the Starspawn. Terrible amorphous things, formed of ash and ancient magics. They form eyes, and mouths, and limbs as needed. Extremely adaptable and dangerous. Some necromancer a while back tried to replicate the process, but it was nothing like this. They were created as slaves, and pack animals, and builders and guard dogs. A perfect subservient worker. At least, that's what the Dwemer thought until the Shoggoths turned on them and consumed an entire kingdom. They seemed to serve the old ones willingly, though. Cut from the same cloth, and all I reckon. The cult has been summoning them, awakening them. The stars will align soon, and the servants of the Old Ones are gathering together. They must make ready for the coming of their lord. Me? Oh, I know some old secrets of my own. All good servants can be controlled. One comes to speak with Alzared. The lizard-born returns. Oh, you look hot. Here, have some sujama. They took it. Took what was mine. I fought, but I'm skinny bones and they're big and fishy. But you're going to get it back, aren't you? Oh, look here. Shiny, yes? Know what this is? Innsmouth gold. It's a tiny island off Telmifrin. Barely a crag of rock. Most of the Obed sailors come from there. Strange place. Fishy place. I hear they worship strange old gods from the time of the Dwemer. Oh, if I were trying to awaken ancient gods with human sacrifice, that'd be the place. Be careful, Dragonbird. There's something strange happening on that island. This gold, it comes at a high price. Be wary. One comes to speak with Alzared.
It'll be time soon. Time to send one down. Hello, stranger. Welcome to our humble little town. Welcome to Innsmouth. We don't have much to offer, but feel free to rest and enjoy your stay. Ah, yes. It's no solitude, I'm sure, but we get by. Fishing mostly. Lots of fish in these waters. They love the warm currents from Varnfell. Aye, we fish and we feast and we sing. Just like any other lords. Obed Marsh? Yes. He grew up here, moved to Raven Rock to take over his father's shipping business. Most of our men sail for him. Most of our trade goes through him, too. You could call him a mayor of sorts. He is our business, really. I handle the daily work. However, I make sure that everyone gets along. That sort of thing. That I am. I offer spiritual guidance as well as the social sort. Keep the villagers honest, as it were. Ah, well, no, not exactly. We keep to the old gods, the scale gods, with an emphasis on the sea, understandably. The esoteric order of Dagan, as our forefathers called it. You know his name. He is the shepherd of the sea. He brings us our harvest and protects us from the waves that would sweep us into the sea. Why are you here, stranger? You certainly ask a lot of questions for an adventurer. A book? Not many books here, to be sure. They get all soggy with the sea air. Sorry to disappoint you. Well, tell me about it, and maybe I can help you. But my, it's getting late. You don't want to be swimming back to the mainland in the dark. You should sleep here tonight. You can take my bed, and tomorrow we will discuss your book. I may be able to help you. Ah, excellent. Help yourself to some food and enjoy your stay. We will talk tomorrow. Welcome to Innsmouth, stranger. Non-birth. Ah, look. The Dragonborn awakens. Of course we know who you are. Obed Marsh was nearly ruined when you defeated Myouou. We put a fine price on your head. But when you started killing monsters, that's when he really took notice. Worship? No, no. There is no love for these horrors. But respect, penitence. We know the truth. And we know the horror. We have chosen to join it instead of fight it. There is no hope in resisting Great Cthulhu after what you have done. Yes, your antics upset the balance. You brought this all to a head, killing Alduin before he could bring back the rule of dragons. Stopping Myouou and freeing the Apocrypha from his rule. Killing the Hound to free the Dreamlands so the Sleeper could awaken. But worst of all, you killed Father Dagan and Mother Hydra. Who now to keep him in sunken Relea? The Scowl worshipped the father and the mother of the sea. But when we came to Solstice, we learned of the old cults and the old ones hidden beneath the water. Father Dagan and his children kept the great Cthulhu locked in his watery tomb. The Chaos Mother kept his city hidden in the waves, but now the sea is dead. You have slain those gods to keep the balance. Now only dead Cthulhu remains. His way is not one of balance, but of decimation. His terror is coming now. Even the Deep Ones serve him now that you have slain their king. The ancient Benthic tribes. You met their ilk in Apocrypha. Fishmen from the ancient times. We found their city here long ago. An ancient place, built in the days of myth. It was a dark time then, when the Starspawn lived freely in Solstein. Benthic tribes were servants of the Old Ones. They were given the seas to rule over. They built great cities deep below the sea. They were a proud and aggressive people who ruled the depths fiercely. They fought many wars with Druids, their rivals, destroying their civilization and reducing them to primitive nomads. But eventually, the elves came and drove the Starspawn into the dark places of the world, and the Benthic tribes were scattered. Most of the lurkers fled into oblivion, to the waters of Apocrypha, but some remained here in the Mundus. They rebuilt Cyclopean and many-columned Yinha-Nevel, and gathered together their scattered kin in the deeps. On the seabed right below us, a group of scowl fishermen and marshcraft found the ancient city during the earliest settlement of Solstein. The Deep Ones came to the fishermen, offering vast sums of gold from the ocean's depths. They drove the hordes of fish into the scowl nets, and the scowl grew rich. They taught the fishermen the secrets of the ancient world, the memory of the ancient Starspawn. They even offered immortality. In return, the Deep Ones asked only for our women. The Deep Ones needed humans to breed. The fishermen gave them sacrifices freely in exchange for their newfound riches. They took their offerings of flesh and coupled with them in the terrifying depths. This alliance made the fishermen rich. The Marsh clan built a trading empire around this agreement, trading the constant supply of ancient gold and harvesting the endless fisheries. Nothing good, I assure you, but after a few moons they return the children to us. Healthy, human, air-breathing children, half-drowned, but perfectly alive. But as they come of age, the children begin to change. Their eyes begin to widen, the cheeks sink, and the nose shrinks until it disappears completely. They become more and more fish, until they must return to the water and join their fathers. After hundreds of years, they will become completely lurker, a towering fishman with immense strength. Lord Dagan was the oldest and greatest amongst them. He was the firstborn of Mother Hydra and grew enormous in his long eons, until his death. The esoteric Order of Dagan formed to hide our secret and protect us from outside eyes. We began to worship the Father Dagan as our own god. But we always minded the old ones, who waited still in the dark places of the world. As the power of Tiamat faded and Lord Dagan retreated into the depths, the Dark Ones turned to new powers. The Starspawns darkened their minds. And now you have slain the mother and father. The Deep Ones turned to Colorfulu. The ancient cults returned, and their promised time has come. The stars are aligned. Milea is rising. The Deep Ones want your head. You killed their king and their god. But the cult has other plans for you. If you join us, you will be spared. Dragonborn, great Cthulhu will consume this world. You cannot stop him. Join us and end this tired world. Finish the work you started. You know the horror you face, Dragonborn. This terror will consume us all. Gopher Tagine.
Never!
Somebody I'm going to find whoever did this.
Me.
Hold on. Oh, what happened? Good morning. What's up?
Gladman's Heil, Dragonborn. No sign of the Necronomicon. The Deep Ones must have it. Aye, the seafloor below us. Hope you're up for a swim. Right behind you.
Good morning. What's so good about it?